Today, we are in the Red River Gorge here in the Daniel Boone National Forest, and I'm with Bill Carman, long-term friend.
Yep, been a while.
We have some of the same passions as well.
Yeah, we sure do, that's for sure.
You love to fish.
I do.
And you
What else is there?
Yeah, so there you go. You know, but one of the things that I do not do that you are deeply involved in, that's writing. You're actually an author. You've got several books out.
Yeah, I've got, currently got 4 books on the market, and I've got one more that's getting ready to hit, and by the time this airs, it'll probably be on the street. The name of the book is Fishing with Daniel Boone, Fly Fishing the Streams of an American Hero. Now, Daniel Boone was not a fisherman. He for sure wasn't a fly fisherman, but he may have caught some fish from time to time with nets or spears or something, but you know, for food. But the book's point is that I was able to immerse myself literally in places where Daniel Boone had his adventures and did some exploration and had some tragedies.
So this book really appealed to, obviously, fly fishermen, because you're talking about fishing exploits on these bodies of water, these
That's
streams,
correct.
what you caught them on. You're giving all the details, right?
Right.
How you access the creek and streams, but then you're also putting a lot of history into those pieces as well, as far as what it may have been like when Daniel Boone was there and what they experienced, which would have been a much different time, right?
Yeah, a little different time. They probably didn't have cell phones like we do.
Well, I'll tell you what, this area behind us looks like it's a great opportunity to catch a trout. This is a cold stream, isn't it?
It is.
So this is an opportunity to catch a trout. I want to try to catch a fish and hear some more stories about Daniel Boone's time here in Kentucky.
Water's a little bit high today, which makes it a little more difficult to find fish. Sometimes when there's quite a bit of current and the water's high like this, sometimes they'll hang out in eddies right on the edge of the main current so they can see food.
Like right in here?
Yeah, give it a whirl right there. This area where we are right now, the Red River Gorge, is an area that Boone spent some time on starting in the summer of 1769. This is the Daniel Boone National Forest, and we're near the Sheltowee Trace, which is a hiking trail that is named after Daniel Boone's Shawnee name. The book takes the reader from the Yadkin River in North Carolina, where he spent his youth, all the way to the Femme Osage, the stream behind the house where he died in Missouri. There are 25 streams in the book, and I fished all those streams, and I wrote about the fly fishing, but I also wove the Boone lore through the fishing stories. I'm gonna walk over here and try this fly over here. I'm really kind of in shock that we haven't caught some fish here. Let's walk down here and wade across. See that big rock down there? Let's fish that little spot there by that rock.
Yeah, all right.
Good cast. There's a family in Lexington, and for years they had this elk antler, and it had D. Boone carved in it. And these people had this antler, been in their family for years, and they decided they were going to donate it to the museum at Boonesboro.
Okay.
And they said, the museum said, well, you know, everybody's got something with D. Boone carved on it.
Yeah, because how many D. Boones were hunting Kentucky in the late 70s?
Yeah, so they approached RMEF to pay for the carbon dating. Of course, RMEF's involved in the elk restoration here and everything. They thought it'd be kind of cool. So they did, and it's, sure enough, late 1700s. It's the correct age. The antler was found in Hinkston Creek in the mid-1800s. And sure enough, the trip that they took when he was captured by the Shawnee, he was with a group of salt makers, and he was their hunter. He was hunting for food for them to eat while they were boiling salt. That was the same year that was on the antler.
Wow.
So there's, you know, you've got, it's all circumstantial, but you've got the antler's the right age. You got Boone's signature.
And he was a hunter who would have been...
Yeah.
So where's it at now?
It's at Boonesboro.
That's amazing.
I know, isn't that cool?
It's very cool.
I keep getting hung on that stick here.
Always one stick guarding a beautiful hole. Fish on.
Sweet. That's why I like to bring people that know how to fish.
Well, we've got a trout. We definitely have a rainbow trout.
Yeah, you wanna work it over here? Sweet, good job, buddy.
Pretty little rainbow trout. Now that was in that little seam.
Right there.
That we literally walked up. And that fish was
That's what did
sitting in
it.
there.
We woke him up.
We sure did, woke him up. Got him up and rolling. Very cool.
Come here, fish. I don't want to touch it. You're not really, it's bad to get your hands on the skin of those things.
I was pulling it up through right there, and all of a sudden it just popped it.
Sweet.
I was like, there you go.
There you go. Well, let's stand here and you fish it some more. Fish that whole area right there some more. There may be more right in there.
We went upstream and I was just dragging this little fly.
Well, that keyed us into what to do and where they were.
We got lucky. Hey, sometimes
I have to pay you to come with me on all my trips.
I was being a little lazy and just with these overhanging limbs when I was keeping my rod tip up, I ended up putting the...
There you go. Ooh,
Perfect.
It's a nice one. That looks like a decent fish here.
Yeah, what do you know? On to something here.
Nice. Wasn't a whole lot bigger, but a little bit.
Now we're catching some fish. Hop out there, catch you one.
The one cardinal sin is for a guide to catch a fish bigger than his client catches. And the way to prevent that is to just don't fish.
Well,
I got one.
Oh, there you go. That looks like a pretty good fish too. Very cool. I'll hold your rod there. Perfect. You throwing the same little bait?
No, I'm throwing that mop fly.
Oh, that's a better fish.
Yep.
Come down here to
Look at that jump.
Look at that. Look at that. So much fun. Oh,
I missed him. There we go. You got the old bass set. That one's not quite as big, but it's still a fish.
he's not as big, but we'll take it. Hey, you're down here fishing the gorge, you're taking in the beauty. It's not about catching 10-pound fish, man. Just looking around. The beauty of the Red River Gorge, if you've ever been here, you'll never forget the trip to the Red River Gorge. I always enjoy coming out and fishing with you, and I enjoy the stories. I just enjoy your passion for fishing, the outdoors, and history.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
It's always a fun time.